Hello, I'm the host of Real Independent Talk, and today we're breaking down the legal foundation of running a website design business. Not how to code faster, not how to choose better fonts, not how to land more clients, but how to protect yourself before one project wipes you out. Because the moment someone pays you to build a website, you are no longer just a creative. You are a business. You are handling intellectual property. You are handling data. You are assuming liability. And if you don't understand that, you will eventually pay for it. Let's start with what this is. This is about structure. This is about contracts. This is about ownership. This is about liability. This is about protecting your income and your personal assets. If you skip this part, talent will not save you. Step 1. Getting legit. Before you send proposals, before you take deposits, before you launch a client site, you need structure. Most web designers start as sole proprietors. That means legally, you and the business are the same person. If a client sues your business, they are suing you. Your bank account, your car, your home. That's not dramatic. That's liability law. Forming an LLC creates separation between you and the business. It creates a protective layer. Then you need a separate business bank account, proper tax registration, clear bookkeeping. If your business money and personal money are mixed, you weaken your legal protection. Structure isn't exciting, but structure keeps you standing. Contracts, the backbone of web design. If you do nothing else after this episode, write a real contract. Not a one-page agreement. Not something copied blindly from the internet. Not a vague email confirmation. A real contract. Your contract must define scope of work. How many pages? What features? E-commerce? Membership systems? Custom integrations? If it's not written, it's assumed, and assumptions become disputes. You must define revisions. 3 rounds, 2 rounds, unlimited. Never say unlimited, because unlimited means unpaid labor. Define your payment schedule. Deposit before work begins. Milestone payments. Final payment before launch. If you launch before final payment, you lose leverage. Define your timeline. What happens if the client delays content? What happens if feedback is late? Without that clause, your 4-week project becomes 4 months. Now let's talk liability. What happens if the site crashes? What happens if their e-commerce store goes down on launch day and they claim lost revenue? Without a limitation of liability clause, they may attempt to hold you responsible for their business losses. With one, your liability may be limited to the amount they paid you. That clause alone can save your business. Ownership and intellectual property. This is where web designers get burned. Who owns the final website? Is it work for hire? Do you retain rights to the underlying code? Can you reuse frameworks? Can you display the project in your portfolio? If your contract doesn't say it, it's unclear. Now let's go deeper. You use a premium theme under your developer license. The client assumes they now own it. 6 months later, the license expires. They blame you. Who was responsible for licensing? Spell it out. Same with stock images. If you purchase stock under your account, does the client have rights to continue using it? If they provided images, did they confirm they own them? Your contract should state clearly that the client guarantees they have rights to all content they provide. Because if they send you a copyrighted logo they stole and you publish it, you can be pulled into the dispute, even if you didn't create it. Privacy and data protection. Now let's talk about something designers ignore: data. If you build websites that collect emails or contact form submissions, payment information, you are working in a space governed by privacy laws. You are not your client's lawyer, but you cannot pretend this doesn't exist. Websites need privacy policies. They need disclosures about data collection. They may need cookie notices depending on location. If you do not promise compliance, your contract should state that legal compliance is the client's responsibility. Clarity protects you. Accessibility and ADA risk. This one is growing fast. Businesses are being sued because their websites are not accessible to people with disabilities. Screen readers, color contrast, keyboard navigation. If you advertise that your websites are fully ADA compliant, you better understand what that means. If you don't promise it. Because if a client gets sued and your marketing said you guaranteed compliance, they may turn to you. Your contract should clarify whether compliance is included. Maintenance and security. Here's another common problem. You launch the site. Project complete. 6 months later, the site gets hacked. Plugins outdated. Client calls you. Fix it. Are you responsible? Did you sell a maintenance plan? Did you define ongoing support? If it's not defined, expectations become assumptions, and assumptions become resentment. Spell out, are updates included? Is security monitoring included? What are your response times? If it's not included, say so. Hosting and domains. Never register a client's domain in your name. Let me repeat that. Never register a client's domain in your name. The domain should belong to them. Always. If the relationship ends and the domain is under you, it becomes a legal and ethical mess. Hosting should also be clearly defined. Are you reselling hosting? Are they contracting directly? If the server goes down, who is responsible? You don't want to be blamed for infrastructure you don't control. Taxes and financial reality. Most web designers are independent contractors. That means you pay income tax and self-employment tax. No one is withholding it for you. You should be tracking software subscriptions, hosting expenses, equipment purchases, marketing costs, contractor payments. If you don't set aside money throughout the year, tax season will hit hard. Structure prevents panic. Final reality check. Web design feels creative, but legally, it is contracts, IP, and liability management. The designers who fail legally usually skipped one of these. No contract, no defined scope, no ownership clarity, no limitation of liability, no privacy disclaimers, no maintenance agreement. That's not bad luck. That's lack of preparation. Build the foundation before you scale. Protect your work. Protect your time. Protect your assets. Do it right, or don't do it at all. Thanks for watching. Tune in every Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you have questions, leave them in the comments. If you found this helpful, like and subscribe.